Alrighty, folks, we got some more new additions to the rock stock pile for you today. A little bit of classic rock going on today. First up, we got Led Zeppelin, Inner City Blues. This is a 2 CD track. I'm not really sure when this came out, I forgot. But it was recorded in 1973. It's got like 16 tracks on here. There's some obscure tracks that don't get played too often on here. Misty Mountain Hop. There's a couple others on here. Heartbreaker. Some good stuff on this one. Pardon me. It's one show from the 22nd of January from Southampton University in England. Like I said, first disc is 77 minutes, second disc is 70 minutes, so it's almost 2.5 hours. The first CD, pretty typical Led Zeppelin, live Led Zeppelin stuff. The second one, man, I don't know if they took a break in the middle of the show and Plant went and pounded a couple beers or something, but he's totally animated in the second on the second disc. More talkative, more jovial than I've ever heard him on any other live recording by Led Zeppelin that I can think of. So if you like Led Zeppelin, yeah, you definitely want to get this one. Inner City Blues. Next up, Rod Stewart, Gasoline Alley. Doing my big box set with Faces, I realized how much the Faces even played on Rod Stewart's albums. I mean, from 1970 to 74, I mean, Ronnie Wood and Ian McLaughlin are pretty much the guitar player and the keyboard player for all of Rod Stewart's solo albums. And then, of course, Ronnie Lane and Kenny Jones show up here and there. And then there's a lot of songs on these albums, too, that the Faces covered. A lot of the covers. Of course, they both, I mentioned before, too, that Rod Stewart pretty much toured with the Faces, and then they would play half Faces songs and half Rod Stewart songs. So a lot of the covers that I thought the Faces were doing appear on these Rod Stewart albums. I did have a 2-disc set of Rod Stewart called the Mercury Years, which I thought was all I pretty much needed, but you know, I find out I'm wrong. There's always deep cuts on these things that you need to get. Then we got some more Kinks. Lola versus Powerman and the Moneygoround Part 1. Why didn't call this Lola versus Powerman and the Ape Man? I don't know. But yeah, this is a classic album. It's got Lola, it's got Ape Man, it's got Powerman. Can't ever go wrong with Kinks. Talk about a band that's got a lot of deep tracks. And then for some more modern fare, we got Sun Red Sun box set kind of deal. It's called Sunset. It's a 3-disc set from Sun Red Sun. This was Ray Gillen's band, and Al Romano, that's the guy with him, was the guitar player and sang some. It may have actually been his band, and he brought Ray Gillen in. But this was the band Ray Gillen was in before he passed away. So this has got it's got 3 CDs in here. It's got the Sun Red Sun CD. Now there's Al Romano autographs all over this thing, and I can't tell if they were autographed for the box set or if somebody got them autographed. So that's the debut. Then this is the 5th anniversary Ray Gillen Trip Memorial. And then the last one, this one was called Lost Tracks. See his signature's on all of this. He's got a signature up there. There's a couple of guitar picks. He came in here. There's a red and a black one. His autograph's on there. I'm pretty sure that this set came with 4 guitar picks, but buying it used, either a couple got lost or they got pilfered. But anyway, this is really good. This band was formed with, like I said, Ray Gillen, Al Romano, and I don't remember who Al Romano was with prior to this. Semi-notable names, nothing that would knock your socks off, but and I don't know of anything that he's done since then. But the dude has a pretty good voice, and he's one hell of a guitar player, man. He can really wail. He's a great guitar player. Somebody needs to snatch him up. So is Ray Gillen, Al Romano, John McCoy from Gillen, and then another drummer, Matt Sciato. He plays on the debut. Bobby Rondinelli is also on here. Mike Starr's on here playing some bass. I mean, there's quite a few different people on here because I said they have some demo tracks and stuff like that. So there's quite a few people on here. But this is, I mean, if you like Ray Gillen, you definitely would enjoy this. If you like good guitar, you definitely enjoy this. I was really impressed with this. Somebody was talking about favorite vocalists, and they mentioned Ray Gillen. And of course, I had mentioned Ray Gillen, but they mentioned this as one of the better Ray Gillen albums to get. And I don't know, I guess I didn't know that they had the full-length album out. I just thought it was all demo stuff. But all of this is pretty top quality. It's all really good. And like I said, the first album, it's an actual album. It was just released posthumously. This is like Badlands meets Eternal Idol era Black Sabbath. So it's really good. I was definitely surprised by that purchase. I thought I was just getting it because here's some badass Ray Gillen singing, but the whole thing's good. Then I got some more Argus, Beyond the Martyrs. This is their 2013 album. They are broken up. They split up in 2017. But this is another really good one. I mean, they call them a doom band, but they're more of an epic American power metal band. I think they sound closer to Valkyrie, Eternal Champion, early Gatekeeper, even though Gatekeeper's Canadian. They got a very American power metal sound to them. So this is really good. I dig this one. What was a song that I really liked? The Hands of Time Are Bleeding. Check that one out. This is good stuff if you like American power metal with a dash of doom in it. They have 4 albums total, so this is my second one. I definitely plan on getting the other 2 eventually. And another band who hasn't released anything. These guys, I don't think Sheavy's released anything since like 2013. This is their 4th album. I think they have 5. But anyway, this one is really good. I picked up Celestial Hi-Fi like a year ago, and I finally got around to buying some more Sheavy, and I was just planning on buying, I think I was just buying this album, and when I was looking for it, I found somebody who was selling both this one and the Electric Sleep together, and it was like the same price as this one by itself. So I grabbed those, and this one, Electric Sleep was good, but I like this one a lot better. I don't know if this one's better in Celestial Hi-Fi, but it's good. I mentioned that for the Electric Sleep that was kind of Black Sabbath. It had a very similar sound to Black Sabbath era from Sabotage and Technical Ecstasy. This is more Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die era Black Sabbath, mixed with some Caius and a dash of Nebula. Although the Nebula is heavier, the Nebula sound is heavier on this one than it was on the Electric Sleep. So this one's really good. I forget the singer's name. I know his last name's Hennessy, maybe Steve Hennessy. He's got a very Ozzy sounding voice, but like I said, it's Ozzy, latter day Ozzy, Sabotage, Technical Ecstasy, Never Say Die, that era. So that's your, not your typical, when you say a band sounds like Black Sabbath, those aren't the typical albums that you think of. But this one's really good too. That's my third Chevy one. Like I said, these guys aren't split up, but they have not put anything out since 2013, so who knows what they're up to. All right, here's another 6 for you to add to the rock stock inventory. You guys have a good one.